halfway up. Think like you're doing a little baby cobra. The upper body lifts so much that you're almost in a baby back bend. Exhale, fold over the legs. Softening the knees, engaging all the muscles in the legs. Take your inhale, sweep the arms out to the side all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath. On that exhale, feeling very settled. And feeling the soles of the feet pressing into the floor gently. Noticing that little space on the inside of the foot where the arch is. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up. And on your exhale, we open the arms out to the sides. Reach the thumbs back so the chest is open, and then we hinge from the hips. Roll down, soft knees on the way down. Protect your lower back. Fold over the legs, Uttanasana. On an inhale, step the left leg back into high lunge. On your exhale, right leg goes back into down dog. One deep breath here. Inhale, roll forward. Engage those lower abs as you come up into your high plank or your half plank. Little soft bend in the elbows so we're not locking the elbows out. On your next exhale, very slow, controlled chaturanga, lower to the floor. For this back bend, let's take the arms along the sides of the body. On your inhale, lift the chest up. Now you're going to feel that little pressure on the diaphragm here. So the inhale takes just a little bit more effort than usual. But our challenge here is to keep that breath smooth. Still use that full inhale. One of the nice things about working on the breath when you're in these positions on your stomach is we're working on strengthening the diaphragm. We'll take one more inhale. And on your exhale, release. Settle the palms back underneath the shoulders. Make sure that the upper arms are right along the sides of the ribcage. We'll use an inhale. Press yourself up through table. Now your choice as you come back, you can settle back into child's pose. If you want to get a little more stretch in your upper back, you can come into Anahata Asana or puppy pose, where you drop the heart down toward the floor, settle the forehead down, and you're halfway in between your child's pose and your down dog. Now just like in down dog, there is the danger that you can sink too far into the shoulders, so make sure that the shoulders are okay here. You're really trying to focus the sensation in the upper back. If you're in puppy pose, on your next exhale, drop the hips all the way back. Come through child. We'll inhale, pull forward into table. Roll the toes underneath. Take your exhale back into down dog. Making our way to the other side. We'll exhale, left foot steps up in between the hands. Just a breath in your high lunge. Prepare the hips. On your exhale, right knee releases down. Release the toes. Take your inhale up into Anjane. Relax the shoulders down. Make sure the neck is long. On your inhale, reach up through the fingertips, straighten through the left leg. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Half Hanumanasana. Making sure that you're not giving in too much to the pull of gravity here. So we want to stay loose in the upper body, but make sure that you're not starting to round forward, that the chest isn't starting to cave in. a little activation, pulling the shoulder blades back and together. At our next exhale, we'll take our side bend here. Hands are going to walk to the outer edge of the mat, the left edge of the mat. So feel that length down the right side of the body. Think about reaching the right hip back. With your deep breath here, try to open up the right side of the rib cage. On your next inhale, walk yourself back to center. One hand on each side of the left leg. We're going to come into that knee down version of our revolved triangle. So we'll plant the right hand down underneath the shoulder. On your inhale, left arm opens up, trying to make the left shoulder stack directly on top of the right shoulder. Maintaining that length through the left side of the leg. Pinky toe all the way back through the hip. If you need that block under the hand to lift you up a little bit, make sure you take that option. On your exhale, drop yourself down over the left leg. We'll take an inhale, press the hips forward, lift up onto the fingertips. Lift the heart. Exhale, drop the palms down. We'll curl the right toes underneath, lift the right knee. Then let's drop the right sole of the foot down. Angle the toes out to the side so we're setting up for standing poses. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Exhale, feeling that heaviness through the hips sinking down. Feeling that action in the hips as we pull the left hip back, rotate the right hip forward. It's really important for the other variations in this sequence. Next, inhale, reaching up through the fingertips to draw the left hip back, straighten through the left leg. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Pyramid pose. Using that knee as a release valve. If the stretch is too intense, put a little bend in the knee. Our side bend. On your exhale, walk the hands to the left edge of the mat. Keep drawing the left hip back. Walk back through the center, hands on either side of the left foot. Then we'll set ourselves up for our revolved triangle. Right hand underneath the shoulder or on the block, if you like the block here. On your inhale, left arm opens up through the ceiling. So still feeling that strong reach back through the left hip. Right side of the hip is reaching for the front of the room. One more inhale, reach up through the left fingertips. On your exhale, left hand drops down to the floor. So inhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. Exhale, fold over your legs. Your next inhale, let's come halfway up. Lengthen through the spine. On your exhale, fold. Soften the knees, engage the legs. Take your inhale all the way up to mountain. Exhale down to heart center. On your next exhale, release the arms down. So we're going to take a little balance / back bend. We'll start out with the right foot. We're going to take the top of the right foot behind us, so the toes are pointing back. Like that. You're going to get a little stretch down the front of the shin and into the top of your foot. Then we'll take the hands behind the back. Try to hold opposite elbows on your inhale. Little lift up in the chest. Now head position is up to you. If your neck is okay, you can drop your head back. If your neck bothers you, you can keep the chin in toward the chest. On your next inhale, come back up to standing. Place the right foot down. And then we'll switch. Bring the left foot back. And on your inhale, little lift up in the chest. As you're holding here, think about just gently rotating the hips back so that you get a stretch on the front of your leg, hip flexors. On your next inhale, come back up to center. Sweep the arms up. Exhale down to the heart. Take a deep breath up towards center. Next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhaling, opening, reaching the thumbs back, folding from the hips, coming over the legs, Uttanasana. On our exhale, we'll soften the knees, bring the hands down onto the mat. Taking an inhale, stepping the right leg back. On your exhale, step the left leg back into down dog.